Hi guys, Harry J here for this project, and today we have a new video from C++ tutorial. In this video we want to speak about the loops and for loop, while loop, and true while and do while. Now today we want to speak about the whiles, about the loops and how the types of this loop and how we can write one infinite loop, how we can disable the infinite loop, and how we can break one infinite loop, and we want to speak about this. For example, you want to print the name of the one list of students, or for example you want to print the 1 to 10. How you can do it? You can come here and write cout 1, then cout 2, and like this. But you have another way for doing this using loops. The first type of this loops it's for. For example, we say to the for doing something for 10 times and doing something for 10 times. For example, we write it in this syntax for, and we should here have one variable. You can write one character, for example A to Z, or one number. For example, int, we want to number, so we say int I equal 0 or equal 1. 2 time I little r equal to 10. Then every time you are coming to the first of this loop, plus one of this 1 point of this I, and then you should cout your variable I. First time it's come to the loop and it says for it's 1. Okay, I am coming at cout 1. Then 2, it's going to do this for 10 times. And watch here, we run it. And we get 1 to 10. And we can write end L for it, or 1 to a space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 9 to 10. If you want to print 1 to 5, it's okay. You can use cout. It's easy. But if you want to write 1 to 100, you can't use. So better work is use the for loop. For example, you want to get sum of the 10. 1 to 10. You can't do it without for loop or any loops. You should have the loop. For example, here I write sum equals 0. Then in loop I write sum plus equal to the I, and then out of this I print the sum. What the meaning of this? First sum is equal 0, and then it's come to the I. First time I is 1. Then it's come to this loop and say, okay, sum is 0, and we add plus 0 with 1, so it's get 1. Then it's going for the 2. It's have 1 with 2, it's get 3. Then it's going to be 3 with 3, it's get 6. Then 4 with 6, it's get 10. It's doing this for 10 times. And it's get it, and it gets the sum of the 1 to 10 is 55. Or you can, for example, get the score of the, for example, watch here, we write cout how many cores do you we want to write the average of the course number, the point of the course, and then int cor sin it. Then we want to write 1 to COU. Then we want one AVG, average, and now the score. See out what is the score. It's in it with num. Then we come here and write AVG is equal num AVG is plus equal to num, and the first number of it, the AVGs, should be 0. Then out of this we write AVG is division equal to course. Then it says cout average is AVG, and let's write. Then we want and L. For example, we have 3 lessons. In one of these I get, for example, 10, another one 8, and another one 10. Average of it's going to the sum of it's going to 28 per division to 3. We can say it. Let's run it. 9. I think so. It's not correct. Why? 3 mult to 9. Yeah, it's correct. It's correct because it's not float. We can say average. We can say it to float. And if we write it with 3, 10, 9, 10, it's get 9.6. Okay, and it's finished. The for loop is finished now. And we have another type of the loops. It's named while. In while we work on the condition. For example, when user writes the name, for example, when user writes put it project, break the project, and break the loop. If user writes anything else, run the loop. For example, we want to create this loop like this. For example, we want to create one loop when user writes put it project, we stop it. But if user writes anything else, we cout it. In a string name while to time name not equal to put it project. Cin name cout name is scene name, and if it not put it project, cout your name is name variable and l. Then if it's right, put the project, break the project. For example, if you write, I don't know, C#, the name Jack, for example, we write the name, but we write put it project, it's right. Your name is put it project and break the program. Let's write this 10 to 1 to 10 with this while. For example, we write it to time. We want one int container to time container not equal to ten. Every time container plus plus. And sum also is 0. Sum plus equal to container, then cout sum is some variable. Let's write. We get 45y, it's not right 10. So we write it to 11 and it's going to be correct. And yes, it's correct now. And if we want to print 1 to 10, here we say cout container, and it's finished. We run it. It writes 0 to 10. We can write 2 space between every numbers. 1, 2. And it's correct. Okay. And now I want to speak about something to you. All of the loops can start from 10 to 0. For example, you want to write 10 to 0. You want to print 10 to 0. You should start your container from 10, from 11. And if it's not equal to 1, break it. For example, you don't have any times for every time. It's not like this 0 to 10. It's not every time going to up. Sometimes it's going to down. For example, you want to print 10 to 0. So here we write 10 not equal to 0. And every time you should minus it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And also we have this in for loop. For example, here you write for in a stack in here we write int I equal 10 to time in condition it's littler equal 0 every time I minus minus, and you should see out I to space and finish. We run it. What is the problem? It's not going to 0 minus minus. The outside it's correct. It's correct, but it's not right. The for loop. The condition part is true. What's the problem? Doesn't have any end. It's very dangerous. It can be very dangerous for your program, but now macOS it's done not run it and it's killed it. Watch here in this time it's create many and it's if you use for example Windows, if you write it and it don't have any break after 1 hour, 2 hour or 10 hour many times it can break your system. It can have dangers for your CPU and for your system. Why we used it? For example here how we can write it without any infinite loop. Here we say if for example we want to write 1 to 0 count for example equal 0 and it's int and if count equal to 10 11 for example break it, else cout count and count plus with 2 space. It's a type of this. And for example here we can write it 10 if it's equal to 0 minus 1 break it and cout it. Oh, now here we have one infinite loop because every time we plus it and not one time it's not finished. Every time it's going to work. It don't have any finish. And we run it now. And it's correct. It's right 10 to 0. And if you don't break it, it's say we say it infinite loop. The loop hasn't any end. We say it infinite loop. And we have another type of the loops. It's do while. It's like while, but the statement it's first write the statement and then check the condition. For example, int count equals 0. Sorry for this voice, it's for my watch. And count plus and cout count and L. To time it's not equal, count not equal to 11, for example. And we run it. First it's come to the right of all of these works, and then it's going for check the condition. If you have any question about this session, you can ask it in the comments. If you want to help me, you can write a comment for me, subscribe the channel and share the video to your friends. Thank you for watching the video to here, and if you like this playlist, please say that, comment to me. Thank you so much, have a nice day, and like always, here is Put It Project. Goodbye.